Hey everyone, happy Tuesday!
Happy Twin Tuesday!
Whoop whoop! Yeah, and we're doing it live from the office today.
It's been a while since you've seen the office background.
yeah, because usually you're at our house, well at my house, and yesterday was a holiday.
It was.
So we get to spend an extra day with our family, so thank you for allowing us to do that. And we hope that you guys enjoyed spending extra time with your family.
Yeah. As you're hopping on, drop some emojis, say hey down below, share some love. If you are catching the replay later, let us know that you're catching the replay, so replay.
Yep.
Comment that below so we make sure we don't miss you, because we love you all who tune in and support us.
Yeah.
Hey Rhonda!
Hey girl, we miss you. Hope you're well. So who are we? I'm Dr. Johanna.
I'm Dr. Madeline.
And we are the awesome chiropractors at Atlas Chiropractic Center, which is located in sunny St. Petersburg, Florida.
It is, and we take care of your whole family, but our jam is pregnant and postpartum mamas.
Yes.
But if you noticed our content today is we want to talk about like top 4 reasons we see most women in the office, because we do get a lot. Yes, our jam is pregnant and postpartum moms, but I would say we get quite frequently, do we only see pregnant and postpartum moms, or do we only see women?
Right.
And what's the answer to that?
No, we don't only see that demographic. I mean, pretty much if you have a spine, we can see you.
Oh.
So we do like to put that out there every now and again, because we are family wellness. So we will see your loved ones, your dads, your spouses, your friends, all of that good stuff. And so, yeah, and we see them for a variety of reasons.
So many, right? But so we do like to clarify that we do see everyone here, but our jam is pregnant and postpartum moms, and especially like women. And we are women. We understand what women go through in the healthcare world, and kind of where there is definitely that like gap or that disconnect to help them with certain issues that we're really good at helping them with here.
Yeah.
So what are some of those top issues we're going to talk about today? We have 4.
Headaches. We'll start off with headaches. We'll just work our way from top to bottom.
Sure.
And so a lot of people experience headaches, right? And that can be, headaches can also include migraines. So I know they don't feel the same, but that would be like in the same category. That could be like cluster headaches, sinus headaches, tension headaches, you name it. Any headache or migraine is something that can be helped through chiropractic care for the most part, as long as that is as long as we get to the main reason with that.
I would say that we have a lot of women by the time they end up here, especially suffering from headaches or migraines, that kind of like went through the whole gamut. They've been to their regular primary care, they've been to it, especially if it's a migraine issue, they've been to a neurologist, and a lot of them have still been suffering with this for years. Some of them are given medication that like just wipes them out of their day. So especially if they're a mom or a woman that goes to work and wants to show up as her best every day, it's really hard when she can't show up 100%, and they're still suffering from them. So like, and they're not given really any answers on why. And I see this a lot in like just different forums and groups I'm in on Facebook, like, well, I'm having these issues, but no one's been able to explain to me why. And I've been to a neurologist, I've been to my primary care, I've had scans done. So why are we different? Why are we good at headaches?
Well, we're good at headaches if they're a neurological component. So if there is any type of compression or physical stress, and that can be a massive impact or injury, or that could be like something that happens a little bit each and every day, causing compression on that nerve and tension in that muscle, chiropractic care helps eliminate that. So by getting proper nerve flow, that allows for your body to heal, and that can reduce headaches, and it can eliminate headaches in some people. It can do the same with migraines as well. So a thorough evaluation is the only way to determine if that's the cause of your headache or migraine, but we do see great success with that in the office. And that kind of stress can come from, like I said, a major impact and injury. So that simply can be things like a car accident, a fall, any type of impact, either snowboarding or water jet skiing or something like that. But also it can come from micro traumas, so smaller things, and that a lot of times is going to be posture related, especially working at the computer, driving, texting, that kind of stuff. We're constantly in what we would call like this forward motion, and that does cause a lot of stress to the nerves in the upper part of the neck, which are the nerves that go in the head and face, which can result in these different things such as headaches and migraines and a bunch of other types of symptoms, but we're sticking to those for today.
Yeah. So again, we're looking at like your body, like mechanics as a whole, and how those joints are moving. Are they putting pressure on your nerves? Is that disrupting that communication from your brain to where that information is trying to go? Because when it does, or there's stress in that area that we're talking about, we can get symptoms. Some people don't get symptoms, but other people do, and they can get things like headaches, migraines. We'll move on down a little bit, 'cause we've kind of talked about the neck a little bit with talking about headaches and migraines, because they're kind of related a lot of the times. But, you know, in that neck, those nerves that come out from that neck are going to feed into your head and face. They're going to feed into your jaw. So we see a lot of this as well, jaw pain, jaw tension, headaches, TMJ issues, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the second on the list is actually neck pain.
Neck pain.
So we do see a lot of people with neck pain as well because of those same things that we were talking about. And your body determines where the weakest point is. So it's going to compress on those different nerves based on what type of injuries you have or what you're doing each and every day. And if the nerves in the neck are compressed, that's going to cause neck pain. The nerves in the lower neck, they go to your arms and hands. So that could cause symptoms down in that area. And there are some amazing things that can be done as far as chiropractic goes to help correct and fix that. So, I did want to mention, because we were talking about like posture and stuff, like there's a saying out there like posture determines like function, and if you don't quite know what that means, like how you stand and the way that your spine is structurally, it will determine if you are feeling super awesome or if you have different symptoms going on. And of course, no matter if it is a nerve component or a spine issue that chiropractic can help and fix, or if there's another reason that you're getting symptoms, a symptom is your body's check engine light going on. It's saying, hey, pay attention to me because something is not right.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because I see that Rhonda mentioned it. It's kind of a little bit of that too with like having migraines. There's a lot of different factors that can be intertwined that cause them, and 100%. So we're talking about it from like a neurological part with like your nerves and nervous system and stress on your spine. But there's definitely, it's not the only reason you can get headaches or migraines or things like that. So when you're in the office, we do a thorough exam. We're looking at those different components with you as well to give you the best support possible. And if we need to like get other support for you as well. So I'm glad you mentioned that. But we do find a lot of the times that I don't want to say all doctors, but definitely some doctors don't look at it in the same way that we do. And their tools to give you help in their toolbox are drugs and medication. And there's nothing wrong with that if you want to take that. But if you're somebody who doesn't respond well to those drugs or medication, you don't want to put that in your body. Maybe you've tried it and it hasn't worked. We can definitely usually get different options. We don't always promise no headaches, neck pain, migraines. But a lot of times if we can decrease intensity or frequency, it can change somebody's life completely.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that. So what's next?
Back pain.
Back pain. Heck yeah, man. We see a lot of people with back pain. Ladies, pregnant, non-pregnant, postpartum, men, kids.
I know, kids aren't supposed to have back pain. I think it's definitely becoming a little bit more prevalent. I think neck and back pain and things like that. And kids think, like, our stress is through the roof, especially this year, and especially the new school season just started. So a lot of stress, which will contribute to that on your spine. It can give you pain, as well as, like, it's that technology, especially for kids. It's a lot of that technology. It's a lot of like wearing that backpack incorrectly. So maybe we'll have to do something on that.
We definitely should do that, because like wearing a backpack, oh my gosh, they're just too heavy, and they transition weight and posture in different ways that like add so much pressure to your little one's spine that they can experience different symptoms such as back pain. And we do have a really cool way to visualize that if that's something happening to your kids. So if you're curious on if your kid's backpack is too heavy or affecting their posture, let us know and bring it in with you next time, and we will do an evaluation if you're already a patient on that, on how to change and fix that, and if it is something that is negatively affecting their spine, because they're growing too. Like, so it's important that they have the most strong, stable posture as possible, so they have good posture as they grow up.
But we see lots of back pain and ladies as well that come in here from everything we talked about. They might be going through pregnancy, they might be postpartum, they might not be pregnant or have ever had a baby. Maybe they have an injury. I woke up with back pain this weekend because I've had a couple rear end accidents. I have some herniated disc in my low back, and as much as like, you know, I just despise sometimes when people are like, it's old age. I don't think it's necessarily that it's old age.
Right.
I think it's because there's been an injury, and a lot of us don't realize even microtraumas result in that injury there. That scar tissue gets there, and it can get really junky. So sometimes if there's maybe you did sleep in a different awkward position, it can really flare certain things up.
Yeah, and in fact, maybe one day we'll do a Twin Tuesday on scar tissue, because like when you're driving in your car, you'll hear this ad, this is such a tangent, about, and it's for like an attorney or something for a car accident, and it was like, scar tissue's really bad. It can junk up different areas. And I'm like, yes, I agree with you, but we need to talk about it from a different level. So that is something that, yes, as we age, and if there's scar tissue there and we don't, especially if we don't know it's there, we can always be like, why is this still so hard to loosen up, or why do I have this. And it takes 12 to 18 months to heal scar tissue out of the muscle. And that's not like Dr. Johanna or Dr. Madeline's opinion. That's what's in the medical textbook. So that's just, you know, a little side tangent on that. So that can be one reason that possibly someone could have back pain if they have, you know, have had injuries or they have bad work posture, because maybe your work won't give you a sit-stand desk and you're constantly sitting, compressing the spine, all of that stuff.
That lowest joint in the spine, if you're a patient, we've talked to you about this, that lowest one at the very end of the spine, bottom of the spine, takes the most pressure throughout your entire life. So it's kind of expected at some point, especially if we're not taking care of our spine through our life, that you're gonna feel it there because it's taking a lot of wear and tear over the years.
Yep.
There is a reason why your joints and things feel a little bit better when you're 18 versus if you've had 60 years of pressure sitting there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does, yeah.
And I mean, I think the moral is that like the top reasons we see people all kind of have the same like reasons they happen to your body. So let's hone in on that last one.
So that last one's overall stiffness just throughout the body. Maybe, you know, it can be anywhere. We see that
stiffness,
all the time.
joint discomfort, just like overall feeling of like bleh, bleh.
Yeah.
My body doesn't feel
Like it-
awesome.
I don't know, yeah. Just,
I feel off.
yeah. Maybe a little foggy.
Yeah, so that's like the fourth and top reason that we see people in the office.
Yeah, we do. And so if you're struggling with some of those things and you haven't had any success, let us know, comment. We'll see what's the best fit for you. We can give you some recommendations, and we think that if that's a consult in the office, maybe something we have online, maybe not us, maybe another provider, we're just here to help you. So
Yeah, we want the best for y'all.
all right, until next week, we'll see you later.
Yes, have a good one. Short week. Woohoo.